Hey, what's up everybody? Today is still January 1st and I have just watched a video by Jordan Peterson, like one of the most important and actually like one of the most popular ones by Jordan Peterson, where he explained about cleaning your room and why is it actually important. Not only about cleaning your room, but how to actually gain control over your life and how to actually move on or improve or something like this. I don't exactly remember the title, but I know the ideas of it. And if you can actually read this, I don't know, can you see it or not, but I mean, if you can read this, you already know what we're gonna talk about. And these are my key concepts. I copied them to my notebook. That we're actually gonna talk about them here. That's what we're gonna talk about, and that's what I'm gonna actually try to implement in my own life and see is it actually working or not. So the first thing that is one of the most popular things he actually said, and it just gets super popular in self-improvement, which is clean your room. It seems dumb at first if you just think like how would cleaning your room actually fix your life, but at the same time it actually gives you the idea of if you cannot fix some little tiny problems, for example like misplacing some of the objects or having like trash around you or something like this, if you cannot fix that little problems, you cannot fix something that is a lot more bigger, for example going to the gym or like being disciplined or being productive or something like this. So in order to actually gain control and motivation and confidence in your life, you would actually need to solve something that is like within your control. You don't actually need to clean your room, you can do something else, but the most important thing that you can do is to ask yourself generously and be actually like kind to yourself. Just ask what I can do in this room to make this room a little bit better, or like 10% nicer or something like this. Or just ask, for example, what I can do in order to make this video like 10% better or something like this. So by asking question to yourself, like what I can do to do something, like to improve something by a little, you can actually like not giving command to yourself, but just genuinely asking yourself what would be great for you to do right now, or for the next couple of hours I want to do something like this, so what I can do to improve it. This idea actually gives you a lot of ability or just goals to work on and just simply fix it. Try to just implement it. For example, today right before recording this video, I asked myself what I can do to improve this room a little bit better. And I just realized that we have a lot of problems, especially with this whiteboard, and I still didn't fix it because kind of fixed it. Just like you can see, it's just a little bit messy over here, but it's placed somewhere I really want it to be. The only problem right now is just I can see there is the echo that we need to fix somewhere in the future, so the video quality would be a little bit better or something like this. But actually this room that I'm like placed here is a lot more better than it was previously. There was some trash, there was some like papers all around, and I really needed to just clean things up to just understand like what's going on and just take the control out of it. While you fixing something in your room, you're actually gaining control over it and just gaining clarity of what you can do in training yourself on seeing problems around you and trying to actually fix them. So I guess it is one of the most interesting ideas that I had in my life and actually works at least today. We're gonna try it to use it for the next week and for the next months if it would work, but now the idea is just to use this idea. What I can do to make something a little bit better or a little bit nicer, comfortable, whatever. So this is the first principle or idea that I took from his video. The second thing that is not as popular as cleaning your room, but indeed seems to me more important than just cleaning your room is be careful on what you're looking at or what you're focusing at. And the idea of this idea and the whole meaning of this idea is just like whenever you're focusing on something, for example, you need to clean your room or I need to get in shape or whatever, like take a good grades. You are focusing on the problem itself and just completely forgetting about something else. For example, if you're looking at, that's how our eyes work, especially if you know the experiment of like basketballs playing, and if you just focus on the basketball itself, you wouldn't see the gorillas that are playing. This is actually the example that he used, and I guess just it pretty much explains how it actually works. Our eyes works by focusing at something. And if you're focusing at a thought, for example, in your mind, or at the thing that you don't want to do, especially like, for example, if you have an addiction like YouTube addiction or something like this, if you're focusing on this addiction, if you're just reminding yourself that we need to just not watch it, we need to not watch the YouTube, whenever you're just trying to focus on the wrong thing that you know you would inevitably fail, for example, because addictions are super hard and you cannot just fix it over time, you would fail and you would miss a lot. You just know that focusing on the wrong thing wouldn't give you much of a benefit. For example, today I really didn't want to watch YouTube. Like my idea, like today I'm not gonna watch YouTube at all. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. This was my focus. This was my priority. I really didn't want to watch it, but because of the fact that I was reminding myself about the YouTube, my subconscious started to think about it even more and more and more, and my brain just dominated by this idea of we need to watch some YouTube, and I watched a couple of videos. So failed. And as you can see, because of the fact that I was actually focusing on this, like achieving my goals, like I'm not gonna watch it, and because of the fact that I actually failed it, I see myself as a failure because I failed at something that I cannot actually achieve. I think in my right now, like my personality at this exact moment cannot handle any addictions. If I would say I'm not gonna watch YouTube, I know I will fail eventually because it's just impossible for me to not watch it. It would be super hard. This is the idea that I've took, and I mean, I know this actually is one of the most important things to do. If you're focusing at the wrong thing, you would get the wrong results. Or just simply, if you're focusing on the things that you cannot control, you would fail. You would actually like destroy your life afterwards. In the past, that was my idea of finding the purpose or finding like something that is meaningful to me myself. Right now, and because of the fact that I never actually thought about it for the past 18 years, I never actually know what is important to me. I don't know the meaning of the words like important. So that's why whenever I'm trying to focus on let's find what is important to me, I just don't know what to do. I have no words at all. Like, why am I doing this? Why is it important? It is super complex questions that I'm not ready to answer. And because of the fact that I said myself that like it's my priority to do it, I kind of failed. And that's why the whole day, even though at that day when I actually just tried to find my passion or something like this, I was completely like, productive at that day. I hit it 4 goals that I set to myself in one sit without any problem, but those goals was irrelevant to me. I mean, I wasn't exactly focused on them, just something that I really needed to do just in order to just, check the boxes. But most important goals was I need to find my passion. And because of the fact that I cannot find it, I mean, I kind of find it, but it's not like true passion. And I don't know what the hell is the true passion. So I failed. That's why my life is miserable. So from this day on, I'm going to try my best to just see at something and just try to focus and check, am I actually focusing at the right thing or the wrong thing? Just a reminder. We would see, is it actually like good idea to hold on, and is it actually good to improve it or just to move on? I think it would be actually the greatest idea I ever had. Maybe. So the last idea that we would cover, just if you cannot fix something, just move on to something else. I mean, it's actually like the second idea, just a little bit added to it. If you cannot fix something, just try to not focus on it right now. I mean, imagine you have a problem. For example, just everyone around you is poor, or everyone is alcoholic, or just angry at you, just whatever the problem, you just try to pick. And at the moment when you just thought about, well, can I fix this or not, if you want to answer yourself that you cannot actually fix yourself, and it would be actually not beneficial to you at all at this moment to fix it, well, just try not to bother with it. because that would be better for you if you just try to fix something that you can fix, for example cleaning your room or making a video about something or just making money or whatever. I mean, you get the point, but just trying to focusing on the things that is more important to you and that you can actually fix right now, you would be better. And whenever you would actually be ready to face the dragons, face some super more hard questions and more problems, you would be ready at that. For example, right now, I cannot handle of working 24/7 on scenarios, on just, making, editing these videos. The only thing that I can do is just cut the things that I don't need it in the video and just post it. Right now, my only problem is, can I actually make the video? And can I make video that is somewhat informative and somewhat actually helps you to do something? So right now, this is my priorities right now, and I need to focus on them while recording the videos. And somewhere in the future, when I can actually handle them, I will do my best to improve my scripting, to do something greater, do some editing and something else. In the past, whenever I wanted to record the videos about how to find your purpose or how to stop procrastination and something else, the videos that I didn't post at all was dies because of the fact that I needed to write a good scripting. And because I never knew what is a good script, I get stuck. So as you can see, I was misled by the second idea. I picked the wrong thing and I didn't get it. I was dismotivated because of it. To actually achieve, for example, what I really needed to do, which is make a video, I need to focus on something else. If I cannot do the scripting right now, I think it would be better to at least take something that I can do, which is the outline of this video, for example, just the ideas as I showed to you, and can I actually just talk about them. In the past, I really wanted to add some b-rolls, some shots about great stuff to make this video pop on, or to have a good lighting about something. Because of the fact that I never hit them, because it was super hard for me to actually understand what is the good lighting, because right now, as you can see, so because of the fact that I have shitty lighting and I don't know how to actually make the good lighting, I was stuck. I really didn't know what to do. I was focusing on the wrong thing, and when I just failed at it, I was feeling like a failure, which is the good idea. So be careful about it. Just try to pick something that you can handle, and don't bother if you cannot actually handle this. So right now, if you have no money, for example, to have some good lighting or to have a computer to edit some videos, use your phone and do something that you can do right now. Because the only thing that you can do is to for example, edit your videos at your phone. Just record yourself with the lowest lighting possible. But at least you can fix your problem, for example, making a video, or just the goal that you needed to hit. In the next week, I'm gonna try to use those 3 tactics, which is, try to do something, what I can do to improve it. The second idea is to try to focus on the right thing. And the third idea is, if I cannot do this, well, I would actually just try to move on to something else. And I guess it is the right strategy to do to me right now. Because I cannot handle how, for example, Hamza Ahmed, Dr. K, and Thomas Frank, or whatever, any other YouTube self-improvement YouTuber just doing, I cannot handle it. It's just too hard for me. And right now, at this position, I'm not ready for it. So I'm gonna try to do something that I can do. For example, what I can do to improve my life, at least for 10% or something like this. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope that this video actually helped you or it was interesting to you. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.